What's up, everybody? Noah Kish back here for my reviews of Baby It's Cold Outside, Wrath of Man, and, of course, The Marksman. So let's get into Baby It's Cold Outside. I've been meaning to get this one for a while, but let's get into it. Baby It's Cold Outside, it's sort of a missed opportunity, and I'll get into why. When a travel agent up for a promotion is directed to forget her tropical cruise vacation and instead visit the world-famous ice hotel, she discovers that her sacrifices are more than compensated. This one is a Hallmark film that nobody knew was coming out. We just knew that it was announced, and that was it. We knew it was filmed, it was done, it was finished. But the problem is, it was never really given any push. We knew about this film coming out if you watch the Hallmark Wikipedia upcoming films page, then you know that this was coming out, but they did not push this one hard on Hallmark like they are You Had Me at Aloha. They're pushing that one because that was one of their bigger budget ones, and it has two of the stars from One Calls the Heart in it, so they really want to push that one, which is completely understandable. And just like they're pushing the new Tyler Hynes and Lacey She's a Bear movie called Sweet Caroline. Or Sweet Carolina. Baby It's Cold Outside is kind of a missed opportunity because it doesn't play the song, and you can't tell me that they don't have the budget to do it, because if you can shoot on location, you can get one song. I mean, look at Hallmark Channel original movies. They've had Meghan Trainor songs, and those are not cheap to get. They've had many, many big songs on there that are not cheap. You could have gotten Baby It's Cold Outside. You could have done a cover of it. Now, how is this film? I think it's fine. It's also a missed opportunity because you could have put it with your New Year, New Movies and made that go just a little bit more. Because after I look and review this film, I'm going to go to their page of what aired during New Year's New Movies and tell you why you could have put two films in there. Sorry, allergies. So if I sound a little bit... Sorry. There's nothing I can really do about it. It's good that I wasn't shooting videos a couple days ago because you couldn't have understood me. Baby It's Cold Outside has some good chemistry between Jocelyn and Steve. Jocelyn Hutton as Hannah Fisher, beautiful young lady, but also a great actress. I like the costume design for her character in particular. Steve Lund. Let's talk about Steve Lund for a minute. Steve Lund is not a newbie to this genre. And he's not a newbie to Hallmark either. He's been in The Art of Us, The Good Witch, Christmas Incorporated, Best Christmas Party Ever. He's in The Christmas Cottage, and he was also in the 2020 film Love Upstream, which I have not seen. I don't know where I can see it, but most notably, he was Mitch in the Banana Splits movie. He was Colorado Kid in Haven, and he was Nick in Bitten. So he's not a lesser-known actor, and neither is Jocelyn. We look at Jocelyn's IMDb here. Her page says Pixels. Well, that's a great thing to start out on. The Strain. Safer at Home. 911. When Hope Calls. When Calls the Heart. Eat, Drink, Be Married. Ransom. From Friend to Fiancé. So she's not new to the genre either. And we have a NC-17 film that I'm not even going to say. The film is a missed opportunity because, yeah, the chemistry's there, but the script isn't that special. We've seen this film before. Now, normally I don't care that we've seen this story before. But it's just the fact that they knew they didn't have anything special. It's the fact that they knew not to push this film. Because this is one of the lesser films of the year. Now, I still enjoyed it, but it's not like it's... I would probably put it below Mix Up in the Mediterranean, but it's definitely better than Playing Cupid. I think it's better than Playing Cupid. I think it's better than a handful of films. Baby It's Cold Outside has beautiful cinematography. I like the location, the costume design, especially for Hannah Fisher. I thought this film was fine, but I don't think it's anything special. Now, this weekend's film, well, the romance film anyways, because we do have two Hallmark films. We have Sweet Carolina with, I almost said Steve Lund, with Tyler Hynes and Lacey Chabert. We also have Poisoned in Paradise, a Martha's Vineyard mystery. They are pushing the Sweet Carolina movie to high heaven because it has Lacey Chabert, because it has Tyler Hynes. When you have those two and you have two of your better actors who did a magnificent film last year in Winter and Veil, you want to push this film. People really loved it so much, and we're looking forward to it so much that Lacey Chabert's film, The Christmas Waltz, was the most watched Hallmark film of last year at 3.95 million viewers. And that's for a premiere. Let alone how many times people watched it over and over and over again. I am going to own the DVD when it gets released this October or November. But Baby It's Cold Outside didn't get a lot of press, and I understand why. But at the same time, I think you should have pushed it a little bit more, and you should have put it in your list of New Year's new movies, which you call Winterfest. Usually it is called Winterfest. So what we're going to do before we end this video, we're going to look at the list of Hallmark Channel films that came out this year in January. Which, by the way, I do have a few Hallmark films coming my way from Amazon, and you will be seeing a lot of those coming my way. Because I'm going to be buying quite a few of them. Basically, the new ones I will be buying, and some that I missed out on, I will be picking up. So in the DVD Blu-ray updates, which I do have a nice stack here to show you in a few videos. I did not want 2011, I wanted 2021. Okay, so let's take a look at what you could have done. You had Two for the Win, okay. You had Snow Kiss, okay. You had A Winter Getaway. That was a very good one with Nazanin Contractor and Brooks Darnell. Very good film. You had Taking a Shot at Love. You could have put that out in Love Ever After and just made Mix Up in the Mediterranean a bonus original. You also could have made Beverly Hills Wedding a bonus original. So you could have pushed Two for the Win in Love Ever After. Because did it feel like a winter film? Yeah. But this film felt more like a winter film, just like One Perfect Wedding. Or as they're calling it, One Winter Wedding. Like I told you, they're going to forget. They're going to try and forget and make people forget that they put that out in the spring, for Spring Fling. You could have put those two films out, and you could have moved. You could have moved Snow-Kissed and Two for the Win down to Love Ever After. Now, how did it do in the ratings? This is the lowest viewed Hallmark premiere thus far this year. Is it the lowest viewed from last year? And I am not talking Hallmark Movies and Mysteries. I am just straight up talking Hallmark Channel. So, I'm going to look through here, see if I can find one lower than a 1.62 million. Because that's pretty low for Hallmark. I'm not counting that as a premiere. Okay, here we go. We have Adventures in Love and Babysitting. That was lower than 1 million views. Sadly, that was a better film. Amazing Winter Romance got 1.33. The film there just did not work. It just didn't do its job right. You pushed it, but you also pushed Hearts of Winter and Love on Iceland more. You also pushed Winter and Veil and Love in Winterland to high heaven. you kind of forgot about Amazing Winter Romance, and so did I, until I actually looked at it. But when you look at this, when you look at what's coming out, that they will be pushing You Had Me at Aloha more. They will be pushing the Chad Michael Murray Sand Dollar Cove a lot, because they shot it on location. These are very expensive films to shoot for the Hallmark Channel anyways. And the director here, MJ Grabok, it says here that she has directed episodes from Dawson's Creek, Dollhouse, ER, Firefly, Buffy the Vampire Slayer, Angel, Smallville, Cold Case, Gilmore Girls, Everwood, Battlestar Galactica, Lost, The Inside, Alias, Law & Order SVU, Point Pleasant, One Tree Hill, and, of course, films, shows that are still on today, American Horror Story, V-Wars, 911 Lone Star, 911 Siren, and most recently, The Order. She is not a new director. This is one of her first Hallmark films that a lot of people have seen. Now, let's look at her history as a director for films for Hallmark, okay? Let's take a look here. We have For Better or Worse. I have not seen that one. There's quite a few that I have not seen on here. I have not seen Hearts of Spring. I have not seen Sleigh Bells Ring. I have not seen With Love Christmas. I have seen Winter Castle. That's a good one. Christmas Scavenger Hunt. That's a good one. A Cheerful Christmas. That's a very good one. If I'm not mistaken, this has, yes, Erica Deutschman. Very lovely woman. Sent me a free autograph. Thank you, Erica. But this year's films, Fit for a Prince and Baby It's Cold Outside, are two of the weakest films that Hallmark has aired this year so far in regards to premieres. I'm hoping that they bump that up a little bit, because when we look at what's coming out, these films have such potential. Now, what is July and August going to look like? Well, I think July is not going to have a whole lot of original films unless they do an original film during their Christmas in July, which I believe they're still going to do. They only did Christmas in March last year because it was a pandemic and people were asking for it and clamoring for it, so they gave it to them. The movie that I'm looking forward to the most is Sweet Carolina. But that's not saying that I'm not looking forward to all the rest of them. I just love Lacey Chabert to death. I love her to death. What more can I say? So there you go, everybody. There's my review and a little bit more for Baby It's Cold Outside. Baby It's Cold Outside. Do-do-do. I really can't stay, but baby, it's cold outside. I've got to go away, baby, it's cold outside. Oh, you're still here. Okay. Stay tuned for my review of The Marksman, as well as Wrath of Man, the new Jason Statham movie, and I will see all of you guys next time.